you tell me when you press go, and I'll start the music.
We're already on. Go for it.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna do it to you every time because I want the beginning to have you be like, okay, tell me when to go. I love it.
You haven't figured out by now. He's an asshole.
It's pre-roll. Yeah. That's right. Hello everyone, Eric Watson here, freelance writer, player of games, writer of words, recorder of videos, and tabletop role-playing aficionado. Welcome to our weekly live-streamed Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition online role-playing adventures. We stream our sessions live on YouTube every Friday evening. You can watch all of our D&D live series as well as reviews and Let's Plays on my YouTube channel and read weekly session recaps at roguewatson.com. You can head on over to Chat for the Lost Plane after our show tonight for our live post-session discussion. You can follow me on Twitter at RogueWatson and join our official Discord discussion group. Invite link in the descriptions below. You can support the channel at patreon.com/RogueWatson. Shouts to Platinum patrons Joe, Will, Tiny Dancer, Nick R, Andy, Chris, Manuel, Basil, and Travis. And gold patrons RPG Papercrafts, Charming Grenade, Pretty Boy Numa, Marcos Dade Vicente, Gilberto, Sean A.K., Cert2B, Adam, Diddler's Lounge, Sam, Arash, Lumpy Spuds, Jerome, Fatboy619, Scalenia, Nick C. And shout out to new patron this week, Brian Beasley. Thank you all very much for your support.
I'm Chris, your Dungeon Master, and I'm joined by our awesome players. Reese, playing the Warforged War Cleric, Tim.
Hello.
Raymond, playing the Half-Elf Assassin Rogue, Kethra.
Hello.
Rochelle, playing the Triton Lore Bard Champion Fighter, Gillian Flounderson.
Hello.
Heather, playing the Human Oath of Devotion Paladin, Scarlet O'Fair.
Hello.
And Eric, playing the Tiefling Monster Slayer Ranger Fiend Warlock, Kaelin Cazador. That's a long one.
Fuck you. I mean, hello. We got Gillian Flounderson.
No, I just mean your full title. You're a Tiefling Monster Slayer Ranger.
All right, you know what?
Fiend
Just
Warlock.
For you, I'm going to multi-class again, so you can give it even more
Again,
of a handful.
get one more.
Yeah. It's going to be the first of his name.
Oh, God.
Lord of the Andals.
We use Roll20.net for our campaign, Discord for video chat, and stream it all using open broadcaster software with Streamlabs. Welcome to Session 1 of War for the Lost Plane. Yesterday.
Jesus.
You gotta know there's a story in the beginning.
My character, she was blocking
Yesterday.
you.
A lone figure walks down a lonely road. A figure human-shaped but not quite human. The construct hums a happy tune as it strolls, its mind on those it has aided in the village behind it. A young man had become beset by haunting dreams and a fever that would not abate. The solution had seemed obvious. Tim, would you give me a medicine check, please?
Of course.
Shit, he's already starting early.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, boy.
After leeches to the armpits for the fever and leeches to the temple for the dreams, the young man had looked very pale, but he had certainly stopped thrashing in his sleep. With its mind wandering, the construct is surprised by a voice behind it. Stalwart, powerful, lacking the weakness of mortal flesh. And yet, with all that experience, it barely understands its own nature. That could be useful. The construct spins at the voice, only to see a bright green light enveloping its vision.
Goodbye.
A half-elf lurks through the darkness of a dimly lit hallway. She knows her student is nearby, waiting and watching. This is the final test of perhaps her greatest pupil, a student in whom she has ingrained the fine arts of subterfuge and misdirection. But she has not taught all her tricks, and this will be a lesson in surprise. Kethra, will you give me a stealth check?
Heyo. Good lord. You stupid rogues.
Student is good, choosing her hiding spot well, but the half-elf is better. She glides silently across the floor, practice blade at the ready. But right before she can strike, a voice. Oh, would you look at that? Such skill, such poise! She's one with the darkness, isn't it wonderful? She'll do just fine indeed. The student spins, and so does the half-elf, as the darkness erupts with a bright green light. A practice dummy, in a lavish courtyard vibrates with the strikes of a great axe. The Triton is frustrated, and she is taking it out on the poor wooden mannequin. The day had started with yet another political meeting, this one to discuss sailors' trade routes over her kingdom's claimed waters. Gillian, you can give me a persuasion or intimidation check. She had done what she usually did these days, came to the meeting fully armed and armored, but this time her show of strength had backfired, and the negotiators had left angry. She finds herself tiring of the game. As her trident sails through the air, embedding into the mannequin, a voice. Well, well, look at this. Bit of magic, bit of might, and a desire to be adventuring again. That kind of enthusiasm might keep her alive longer than the others. A flash of green light overtakes her. The crowd cheers and waves as the woman walks away. Her work there is done. She had come to the aid of a town ready to tear itself apart, as accusations flew between feuding families of attacks and raids on property. Scarlet, will you give me an insight check? Boy, you guys are not nailing these this time.
Yikes. It's all these good checks, too. +9, +7.
Yeah. After a frustrating few days of attempting to keep the two families at bay, it was an attack from the true culprit, a rabid werewolf, and her defeat of it that had finally won her the day. And as she walks away, at ease that she has yet again helped others in the name of Torm, a voice calls out behind her. Kind, generous, likable, and willing to do anything to protect others. This one could be easily manipulated to our cause. A perfect
what's
fit.
your cause? What's your cause?
As she is surrounded by a bright green glow, you do not hear the answer to your question. A red cloak blows in the wind. A battered, bloody demon circles the figure within it. The demon charges with a screech, and the figure raises his weapons. Kaylin, would you give me an attack roll, please?
Yes. I think...
Like some of us have.
I know. Hope I did that right.
All right, I think so. The bolt sinks into the demon, and it falls, breathing heavily. The figure within the cloak levels a crossbow at the head of the demon, and asks a question he has been asking for weeks now. A question surrounding so many of the demons he has killed in these last weeks. What is Anonyma? The demon answers, not what? And then another voice. He's almost here of his own volition, isn't he? Interesting. Well, demon killing may be a niche skill set, but a useful one if we can point it in the right direction. A green light engulfs the figure. You awaken in a bedroom. I want to make sure everybody can see.
Ooh, we all get our own beds? Our own rooms? I like this place already.
We better.
The small bedroom you find yourself in has floors, walls, and 20-foot-high ceilings made of polished jade, with gold accents embedded throughout. The bed you find yourself laying on is soft and plush. You realize you do not have any of your equipment on your person. You're wearing billowy robe-like garments. Against a nearby wall is a large wooden chest, and on the wall opposite of the bed is a door of smooth brown wood. What do you do?
Freak out.
Well. What color are the robes?
They're just like off-white, just sort of that base fabric, kind of yellowish white color.
Ugh, so
Kind of like linens.
I've been drugged into a cult.
Yeah.
And we're wearing those?
Yes, you are. Which, Tim, you're not actually bereft of your armor because your armor is part of your person. But you are not, any of your equipment that you had on your person is not on you at the moment.
Okay.
Hitler would like to hide under the bed.
I was thinking, yeah, do like a roll over maneuver and like a roll under. Assess the
Right. She
situation.
jolts awake, looks around, and then tries to roll under the bed.
Sure. You can give me a stealth check if you want. It's very easy. You just kind of pull the whole thing with you as you go. All right, you slide under that bed, and you're pretty sure no one can see you under there. Partially because there's no one else in the room, but
Not yet. Maybe.
You never know who's watching.
Mhm.
There
Right.
could be cameras.
that's true.
You said the
Scarlett's gonna immediately open the chest in her room because
Mhm.
she does not like the off-white robes.
Okay. Scarlet, you approach the chest and begin to open it, and it opens. It's a very large chest. It's probably a solid, like 5 feet wide and about 4 feet tall. And you open it up, and at first glance, it's all your stuff. It is your armor, it is your sword, your shields, and
glove.
there is your what?
My glove.
Your glove,
I have
yes,
one
it's part
yeah.
part of your armor, yes. As you pick it up, though, recognizing as your things, you want to just re-equip them. You immediately realize this is not your stuff. It seems to look just like it, but your glove is too new. It's not the glove you were wearing when you left that village, because that one has been worn and you just fought a werewolf with it. This is a new white glove.
got that new glove smell.
That's right.
It doesn't have that patina.
But other than that, and any of your sword, shield at that point in your adventuring career might have been like magical or
Mm-hmm.
special. And you realize that these are not those things.
So as she's realizing all this, she is literally talking to herself about all of it. It's not subtle talking because she has a noble background, so she's the art of subtlety is lost on her, also being a paladin as well. And so she's talking about, and she's putting it on because she doesn't like the robes. She wants to be battle ready. And she's putting on, I don't understand why someone would take my things and then provide me this. Now, while it is lovely, it is brand new, it does feel new, it has that new feel to it. It's very lovely, and I do appreciate the gesture, but it's always polite to ask somebody first if they would like something new versus just giving them something new. It just goes on for every piece
Can we hear?
of armor that she puts on.
Depending on
How
how
thin are these
loud
walls?
she's big.
Oh, she's not being subtle.
Yeah.
Not
right,
the slightest.
right. Tim,
She
you
doesn't
might,
think
you
anything
might,
here, but she's just talking.
yeah, Tim, you might think that you hear a voice coming from the east, but you can't make out any details. You can just maybe tell that there's somebody talking out there.
Okay. I'm gonna get up from my bed and look at my robe and sort of shrug it off as useless.
It is useless on your body for sure.
Yes. There's nothing to hide.
It's all you.
100% construct. And I'll also open the drawers to see what's in there.
You find the same thing. You find not armor, but you find your I believe it's your warhammer and your shield. Yeah, your warhammer, your shield, a light crossbow in there. It all looks like the stuff that you were carrying, but once again, almost immediately. I mean, Tim had a really powerful warhammer the last time we saw him, and I think he had like a radiant shield as well. And you can tell that these are not that.
We've been
They're kind of
nerfed.
designed to sort of look like that, yeah, but they're not.
Okay.
However, Scarlet, both you and Tim do notice that the weapon that you pick up does seem magical. It's sort of shiny to an unnatural degree.
Like magical in a good way, or magical in a way that it was blessed by demons or blessed by angels.
You can't.
Her sword was blessed by angels.
Oh, okay. You don't think this has been blessed by angels? You just think that it's a very, very good sword, is what you think.
No, it's blessed by angels. Perfect.
Okay.
So Gillian will also be looking around mostly for weapons. So I presume she finds a similar thing in her room. Is there a set of bagpipes, though?
There is, in fact, a set of bagpipes in the chest. And you're actually, Gillian, you were very disappointed to find that they are not actually your bagpipes. They are a generic. They don't even look like your bagpipes.
The great value bagpipes.
They're great value bagpipes.
I can't even bring myself to put these on.
But other than that, yes, the full armor, probably more armor than you were wearing the last memory you have, because you were sort of in a casual environment at the time. But a full set of armor, a great axe, a trident in that chest.
Okay, well, I guess after picking that stuff up, Gillian's probably gonna try to leave the room and open the door.
All right.
Kaylin will scooch off the bed and run over to the door and attempt to listen at the door while he calls back to this little imp creature, which is just kind of walking around like it's drunk at this point. He'll bark out and say, "Sticks! Sticks!" And the imp is like shaking his head. "Oh, boss! Oh, did we get drunk last night? What happened?" "No. Check the chest." He's just listening at the door. "You check the chest! Check the chest!" And finally the imp goes over and, like, very cautiously, like, opens it and then does like this, thinking it's gonna explode. And then nothing happens. And he kind of does like a little dance and opens it up. "Holy shit, boss! Look at all this stuff in here!" And he pulls out whatever.
You find two hand crossbows that look. Your hand crossbows were designed for you, Kaylin. So these are also slightly disappointing to find that your crossbows are not here. But these do look like exceptionally good hand crossbows. You find your armor in your particular design, and you have the same experience as Scarlet, where as you go to put it on, your hat and your big cloak, it feels weird because it feels new. It feels like it hasn't been worn in.
Yeah. It is disconcerting.
Gillian.
For the sake of flow, what seems like a few minutes under the bed, no one coming through the door.
No one comes to the door.
2 hours later. All right, it's time to go.
Cutler comes, does the same, gets out from under the bed and checks the chest.
Okay. You find the same thing. You find a rapier, a dagger, your armor, backpack, your full gear, but once again, you're not your stuff, but stuff.
I have a short bow written down for some reason. Do I have that too, or no?
Yes, that is in there. A short bow was in there. Yeah.
Yeah. So anything on our character sheet now is what we
Yes,
actually found in the sheet.
right now is what's in the chest.
All right.
Gotcha. But it's not. There's no plus. I have a +1 for some reason.
Well, that is if you were to examine the weapons, you'd find that they are of exceptional quality.
Oh,
Slightly magical, but not as good as the shit we probably had.
Okay.
Right.
So don't change it.
Yeah.
Anyway, you may continue with the Gillian now.
Gillian, you emerge into a much larger room. The jade and gold design remains along the walls, which rise to a dome ceiling 40 feet high. Let me see what you can actually, how much of this you can see. here. Oh, you can see everything. On the eastern and western side of the room are alabaster stairs rising 5 feet to a walkway that surrounds the room. All along this walkway are man-sized candle stands, all lit, while on the southern end of the walkway sits 3 plush throne-like chairs, all currently empty. In the center of the room, an ornately designed pillar extends to the ceiling.
Okay. I'm going to peek my head out the door and try to listen for anyone, see if I can hear anyone coming.
Okay. Kaylin, as you were listening at the door right before you spoke to Styx, you do believe you heard the sound of a door opening on the other side of your door, some distance away,
Okay.
but you're fairly certain that you heard that.
I've got the crossbow and like the classic like around the cover position of the door, to where if somebody were to open the door, I could swing out. Otherwise, I'll just stay there and keep listening.
Okay.
Yeah, Scarlet has no qualms now that she's fully battle ready and has a sword that she's not too much of a fan of because it's not blessed by angels, but you know. She's walking straight out the door, starting to give a greeting of welcome and see who's out there, and just say, "Hello, anyone here? We appreciate the hospitality, but can you return me to where I was? I have a lot of appointments that I have to keep, and I need to get going."
All right.
And she starts going off about the armor and everything as well too. It's like, it's really great. I appreciate all of this. It's very pretty. Thank you so much. But I would really like my stuff back. And it just
Sam, you can hear all this pretty much full volume.
Okay.
It sounds like someone's ranting right outside your bedroom door.
Excellent. Tim will walk out the door,
Okay.
not looking for not thinking it's going to be trouble or anything.
Yeah. You just hear some woman just talking and talking outside.
Okay. Do I see her?
You don't at first, but you know that it came from the east side of that room you were in. Now you see her.
Okay.
And Gillian, you didn't see any of this, but you could hear well to your northeast. There was a loud female voice speaking. You could probably actually, through the echo of this large room, you could probably understand most of it, but it's kind of echoey, and it sounds like at the other end of like a chapel or something.
Gillian is really confused by the content of what she just heard, but the person sounds nice, so I'll start walking that direction. She sounds friendly.
Tim will say, "My word, what an exceptional accent you've got there."
Gillian hears that and immediately turns around and goes back into the room. I can't deal with it.
And I go back to bed.
What part
Aren't you
of
just the sweetest little thing I have ever seen? And who are you, may I ask?
Well, I appreciate the compliment, madam. My name is Tim. What part of our deep forest do you hail from? It is my home, and that is where my abode still resides.
Well, now, aren't you just the sweetest thing? I appreciate. You know, it is so nice to find somebody who has manners here. I don't know about you, but I came and I woke up here, and they had this stuff that wasn't exactly mine, and they didn't ask for my permission first to provide me this wonderful, nice, and thank you, whoever you are, documents and clothes and things like that. But I really do appreciate having my things. And I am from the, oh shit, I don't even remember where the hell she's from.
I understand the world can be a confusing place, but we always have the Creator to trust in and show us the way.
You are so right. Praise Torm.
Yes. I'll have to check to see if that's something I'm accustomed to or not.
Is that the list of approved gods?
Shit, I really don't
Anytime
remember
I
what city
get-
she's from.
What?
I really don't remember what fucking city I said she was from. Oh, man.
No one's ever asked me that before.
My word.
This whole time, she's just coming closer and closer. She is nonplussed by the fact that you are a warforged. She honestly could care less. She
Yeah.
just knows that you are wonderfully
notice.
polite, and she feels comfortable in your presence.
Well, about this time,
the current
you both notice a Triton with a giant axe and trident is approaching you from the south.
My word, where did you come from?
He's taking it
I
so
find that
mad when
to
he
be
meets
an
everybody.
offensive question, but hello there. I mean, your accents are both just charming. Charming as all heck.
I thought you said harming.
Yes. Bless your heart. Now, why don't you come on over here and just come over here with us, and we'll just figure out what's going on. My name is Scarlet Bracetorm. He brought us all here. And who might you be?
Well, I'm Gillian Flounderson. I'm from the ocean. I'm sure you've heard of it.
Yeah, you are.
Capital O Ocean. You might have seen it.
And it's quite nice to make your acquaintance. What is this this robot man thing?
Well, as I have explained before, my name is Tim. It is very nice to meet you, and I appreciate the compliment on our voice construction. Now, I have plenty of leeches for all, so step closer so you may see my wares.
I will stay back here.
Fair enough.
Where I
What
come from,
you
we're very
use the
into
leeches
social
for?
distancing.
The leeches are for everyone. If you have
Uh-huh.
an ailment, they have a
Uh-huh.
tendency to fix it.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes you're extra still afterwards, but it has
Uh-huh.
never failed to
Uh-huh.
stop whatever's happening to you.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Well, now that is just the most interesting thing I think I have ever heard. I have never heard of somebody using leeches before to heal somebody. Now, do you imbue the leeches with magic, or does that come from somewhere else? And it's literally like 50 questions a minute
Just
here.
going.
Yeah.
Kethra, you can hear every word of this conversation on the other side of this door. You're just listening to these three folks just talk right outside you.
I'm looking. Are there any like air vents or anything up?
No, this room, and in fact, what you find weird, Kethra, is that you look around the room and there is no ventilation at all, it seems like. And then you notice there's no real source of light in this room either, but the room is lit. You're not entirely sure where the light's coming from, where the fresh air is coming from, but yeah,
And I hear the voices right outside. You said.
you do, yeah.
I would like to stealthily open the door, but not show my face.
All right, give me another stealth check. All right, you are able to crack that door open, and
What is going on with my roll?
Your formula's
Is it doing?
wild.
I don't know. Look at that.
I think that's a thing. I think that's a thing that you have, where if you roll, it's that reliable talent thing. I think that's how that plugs in.
Gotcha.
If you roll less than 10, it's at least a 10,
That makes sense. Yep, you're right.
Yeah.
which means both of those rolls were less than 10, so you just got your 10
so
on
you
both
always
of those.
lock it in. Okay.
Mhm.
So the lowest you will ever roll on stealth is 24.
Wow.
That's good to know.
Holy crap.
I didn't realize I did that. I'll have to look.
Yes,
Oh,
I see
okay.
a lot of
But yeah,
24s.
that makes sense. I rolled a 3, but it can only be a 10.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah, you're able to open that door just silently, glide it open, and you see the back of what looks to be a Triton woman conversing with two people. I don't think you can actually see from your vantage point. You can't. You can see that she's talking to someone, and her back is to you.
Okay.
But you could hear both their voices a second ago.
She'll keep watching.
Okay. And Kaylin, you at this point can kind of sort of hear that there are voices outside, but they seem far enough away that you can't make out what's being said or anything like that.
I'll crack the door open and say, Sticks, get out there. See what you can hear. I got a boss! Get out there. And he will poof into invisibility and scooch his ass.
Okay.
And flies over there to see what they can see.
Yeah.
And then at some point I can
sticks.
use the familiar thing to look out of his eyes.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. What Stick sees is the same conversation. He probably does not see Kethra has been stealthy and quiet enough that Six probably doesn't notice that door over there is even open yet. But
I'm not sure what happened to my dynamic lighting, but most of it is gone for me.
it's because you're seeing through both characters.
Okay.
So
it's been like that since
vision
before
and
I
Stick's vision.
took him out, though.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You can still see most of the...
Since around the time Gillian left, I think, I can see most, yeah.
Oh, I wonder if you can see through Gillian's eyes right now. Let's see.
That might be it. For some reason I can see into
Okay, well, I'll fix that.
Kethra's, but yeah, I don't know. There's some weird shit going on dynamic lighting right now. I can see Kethra, like, I can see into Kethra's entire room, which is weird.
That is weird.
Do you still have access to all of our character sheets?
Oh, maybe that's it.
You have access to Kethra's sheet. You do.
Okay.
All right. I'll slowly rid Eric
of the mass sight. I no longer. It's too much information. I need to pull back. I can't take it.
In the process of talking with Tim and with Gillian and realizing that they don't know why we're here, I don't know why we're here, Scarlet would then start to sense around her to try to figure out where the hell we are. And so she would use her divine sense to see if there's anything going on around her that she needs to be prepared for.
Okay, open your awareness to detect such sources until the end of your next turn. You know the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet of you that is not behind total cover. The not its identity. Okay. Your senses kind of start going off a little bit, Scarlet. Now,
granted, she's doing this while talking, so she's not letting anyone know she's doing it. It's like second nature to her. Because one, she doesn't fully trust the people that are in front of her to know that if they're actually like not a demon in disguise and this isn't her god testing her. And she's just like,
yeah.
Moving around.
All right. Yeah. What you sense is a couple things. The pillar in the middle of the room. What you get a feeling. So the noxious odor, powerful good rings like heavenly music. You get like a sense of just foulness emanating, like coming out of like the root of the pillar in the middle of the room. Just like gas coming out of the bottom of a door or something.
Mm-hmm.
And at the same time, you notice on the eastern and western stairs, there are two large mirrors. And those seem to twinkle, like the mirror itself is shifting, and you can hear the glass kind of twinkling in your ears. And you also sense a very small blot in the sky, literally 10 feet to your south. just hovering in the air. You cannot see it, but you know it is there. About 10 feet, 10 feet to your south, probably, let's say, like 10 feet high.
Okay.
About the time that you're doing that, Scarlet, and you all are kind of, you guys don't know Kether's there, you don't know Kaylin's there, but the three of you were all talking. You all hear a voice that seems to call out from the entirety of the room. It doesn't, like almost like a speaker system. It does not seem to be coming from any single direction. It says, "Hello there, great champions, and welcome to Anonyma."
Where?
Anonyma, welcome.
Did he say ananima?
I think so.
You hear another voice. Is that your big speech? Is that all there is to it? That is a little disappointing, dear. You don't have anything more to say? No, I've got more to say. I thought they might converse a bit more with me right off the bat. Welcome to Anonyma. I already said that. Oh, dear.
You're a little new at talking to people, aren't you?
I'm a little new at all this, dear, but I'm doing my best.
Well, you're trying your best, and we greatly appreciate that. Are you the one, or was it one of the other two voices that we heard that provided us the stuff that's not exactly ours, but it looks like ours, and it's not quite right, but it's a wonderful representation, and we highly appreciate the effort that we put into
The
it.
voice cuts you off.
Now,
Tries to
it's not very
anyway.
nice to cut somebody off.
Tries to.
It's a lot more polite if you ask somebody first if they would like something new versus just giving them something new. Well, again, like I said, we do appreciate the thought.
And whose choice was she? You hear the voice. You hear the very high lilting voice. My choice. She'll be good. I promise.
Yeah, that's so sweet to hear you say that. I appreciate that. It sounds like you've heard of some of the great work that we've been doing at the in the name of Torm, and again, just on and on. That's really
we
how
know
she's
you very well.
Under the with words.
Yeah. You just keep talking. They keep trying to talk over you, and you just plow through it for a while.
A good 3 or 4 minutes.
Yeah,
it's bad. But the whole time she's doing it, as she's talking and she's just moving around, she's trying to figure out where the voice. She's edging closer to the little dude.
Okay.
Because she knows that something bad is there. She doesn't want to get closer to this, but she knows that there's something there that she might be able to take out to protect her new friends, because she has new friends. That didn't.
And by the way, all of you
radar.
are hearing these voices. You may not hear that the other end of the conversation, the end that Scarlet's having, but all of you, including Kaylin and Kethra, can hear the three other voices pretty much full volume where you're at.
Okay.
Oh, great disembodied voices. What part of the RD Forest are we in exactly?
You're not in the Ardeep Forest at all, friend. Afraid you're somewhere else entirely. You're in Anonyma, my boy.
You keep saying that word. I don't know what that is.
Well, it's not a place that you would know.
Well, obviously not, because I don't know it.
This was a word you said during my story, wasn't it?
There was. In fact, yes. Kaylin, the name rings a bell. You had heard that word being spoken by cultists, demons that you had hunted in the last few weeks. You weren't sure what it was. You thought it was a thing that you were after for a while. And now you're hearing that word again.
Okay.
I think they're almost out of time, aren't they? The tests will start soon here. Oh, they're right. You're about to start the test. We've been talking for too long. I'm sorry we haven't given you many answers, but we can walk you through this as best we can. And about the time she says that, the sense that you were getting from the middle pillar, Scarlet, suddenly becomes visible as the roots of this pillar in the middle of the room begin to rise and kind of like open up like pods or something and rise up into the pillar, and this black sort of steam comes out from the bottom of the pillar. And for a moment you see like the feet of creatures, and you hear the voice say, "Oh, what was this one again? What are they being tested for?" "Pretty sure it's demons, friend." "Oh, that should be easy for him, yes? Yeah, you all should be good, yes?"
Yes, rat. I don't have any demons inside of me currently.
And the pillar in the center of the room fully opens, and that black steam sort of falls away, and figures open their eyes.
When you say figures...
Each of the four sides of the pillar has a separate pod that seems to have opened up, revealing something that had been held inside. One of them are giant gorilla-like creatures with gaping maws and huge like underbites. And the other ones are lithe, small, pitch black things with little spikes on their heads and razor teeth. I will show you guys images of both these things. This is what comes out of the left and right side of the pillar.
Boy.
They're fairly short, about 4 feet tall, but they look just completely malicious. And out of the north and south end, these hulking things come falling out. And they look up, or the one, actually, I think you guys can only see one of them, but it looks up at you all and just begins grunting heavily. And it raises its fists, and I'm going to need everybody to roll initiative.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
Demons.
Here we go. Hey, I finally rolled well on initiative. Oh wow, Tim, your initiative modifier is only slightly worse than mine.
Only slightly worse.
Okay. Here's the thing. Before anybody else can react to the demons, Kaylin, you're first. But you are currently, are you looking through the imp's eyes right now? Are you even aware of this?
I think that was the idea. I don't know if I was...
doing it yet?
Well, I mean, I was trying to do it, but I don't know if I had snapped back to it or not, so I kind of leave that up to you, I guess.
Well, we'll say that you at least were doing enough to be aware of what's happening right now in the room.
Okay.
You've also been pretty clearly hearing what the voices have been saying.
Okay. Yeah, obviously I'm popping out of this door and seeing demons everywhere, and this voice, right, which, Scarlet, you hear this voice ring out in, actually, they probably talk infernal to each other. So you just hear this high-pitched demonic voice just speak out. But the inn says, hey, boss, did you know Anonymous is a place, boss? It's a place! Yes, thank you. Thank you, Styx. Now there are demons. And I guess I will shoot. I don't know what to do with this character. It's all new shit. Let's see. I've got for a bonus action. Let's put a crosshairs of my Slayer's Prey on the big monkey demon.
Big monkey demon.
So first time I hit that target with a weapon attack, it takes an extra 1d6. I don't know if there's a literal crosshairs one would be good, but I don't know if there is one.
Oh, that's a good question. Let's see.
I believe
There's
crossbow.
a bullseye.
There you go, that works. Now, I don't know how you're going to do it if I have both my things on there, because I've got different ones I can do.
Yep.
So I believe I don't have a range penalty.
You're going to have to interpret these.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, so Slayer's Prey is on. That is definitely my favorite enemy, right? That is a fiend?
You're pretty sure it's a fiend.
Alright.
And as a reminder, anybody can, at any time, attempt to learn about creatures.
Do you think I might have fought this kind of fiend before, or is this above my pay grade, do you think? I'll leave that up to you, because I don't know.
You've probably seen a Barlgura before.
Okay.
The other one is probably not familiar to you.
Interesting. Okay. So I will shoot at the...
But what you know of them are just that they are just utter... What you've probably killed one or two in your time, and you just know them to be just complete, utter brutes.
Brutes, okay. Fortunately, I don't have any kind of root spell. That would be helpful. So let's just fire the crossbow. Is archery still on? Yes.
That will hit.
Pretty good hit, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so let's see if the damage works.
So those two added together?
Yes, so that's rolling my Slayer's Prey and then adding the favorite enemy. So the 1d6 was a 5, and then the favorite enemy is a 4, so 9 plus the 11 is 20 damage.
Okay. You sink a crossbow bolt into the Barlgura right in its forearm. It looks like it did a healthy chunk of damage to it.
So second attack, I can't use Slayer's Prey because that's only once per turn.
Okay.
So I'll click that off. This is the extra attack since I already used my bonus action. There we go. That's minus the Slayer's Prey, basically. 13.
Okay.
And that is my action. So he spins out of the door, sees the demon, says that conversation in Infernal with the imp, and this immediately levels like dual crossbow shots at the nearest brute Hulk there.
All right. And Scarlet, you see all this happen from a figure you didn't know was there.
Dressed in severe red leather jacket and this large tricorn hat, just very melodramatic. And then you heard definitely a distinctive demonic voice, clearly having a conversation with this figure that came out, but is now shooting at the demons.
She'll turn and she sees your dramatic red hat and jacket, and she's like, "Have you ever heard of Carmen Waterdeep? Are you Carmen Waterdeep? It's always where in the world is Carmen Waterdeep? I cannot find." Okay.
In a while, I feel like you've had that joke in your pocket.
I think so.
Actually, I didn't, but
that's good.
So here's where she's slightly torn. She knows there's a little demon right here. Mm-hmm. She doesn't know little demon is your friend.
No, she doesn't. But she can't see that demon. That demon is still invisible.
The demon is still invisible. Yeah, it did.
True.
You heard speak, and your divine
sense.
Sense.
Feel the little ping.
Yeah.
Right.
The little ping in that general direction. So she's very torn. She's like, all right. Well,
you also saw this man clearly speak. I don't know if you know demonic language, but clearly speak in the language of demons too. When he popped out and then shot at the demon.
Yeah, she's debating about how much she's gonna have to possibly injure you as well too. But we'll get to you. You're down there. It's fine. As long as you're shooting them and not her for right now.
Mm-hmm.
So she'll be like, all right, well, they did say something about a test. I guess these guys are going to be the test. I wasn't really prepared for a test because, I don't have my sword and I don't have my armor. But as you have this very nice representation of what is supposed to be my sword and my armor. And she just she's pulling it out, and as she's going, she just starts reciting her battle prayer to Torm and asking him to bless her with courage. And she just takes that Iron Man first step and just goes right for the big guy.
All right.
Because she knows the big guys generally are going to hit a lot harder than the small guys, and get rid of the big ones, and then the small ones will fall in line. So, at least that's what she's hoping for. And she's not the brightest cookie. Just going to put that out there. And then, oh shit! I should have looked up how Divine Smites work, but we'll go with this in a minute.
I'm pretty sure you use a spell slot to just add more damage.
Okay, but I can call that after I know I hit,
Yes,
right?
Mm-hmm.
you can.
Okay.
You can do that as part of the damage dealing step.
All right, because I know my approved Divine Smite always goes off.
Yes, that is
period.
that is just a buff.
The other one
buff.
doesn't.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Oh, first crit of the
Okay.
campaign goes to Scarlet. First
Very nice.
attack, first crit.
So in that case, then yes, we will throw a Divine Smite on that.
Oh shit, does that double all that damage? Jesus Christ.
I mean, that's how that. Yeah, it does.
We're about to find out. Again, she's praying to her god for the courage to defeat her enemies, and
Holy crap,
Oh
murders.
goodness.
Kayla's about to be a big fan of you.
34 plus 18. So.
You add that up for me.
What ridiculous
52.
number is that?
Yeah, 52.
Wow.
And that's her first strike. So she as the sword makes contact, and again she is at this point now just praying out loud, and she swings again because I have multi-attack. Which will just swing again.
God, you almost
I got
crit
it.
again! Hit her on a 19!
Oh man.
Oh boy.
There is not going to be a Divine Smite on this one. Though. Just the regular approved Divine Smite.
Gotcha.
Oh, that was bad.
For another 15.
15. Mm-hmm.
All right. You come down with 2 slashes, one of which burns with radiant light, and you just tear into the chest of this Baralgura. He's not looking so hot. at the moment.
Jesus. 70 damage? What was that? Holy crap.
Yeah. He has barely had time to register what's going on before you have put giant gashes in his chest. And you hear a Scarlet, one of the voices answering you as you're talking while you're fighting. It says, "Oh, we're very sorry about that. We couldn't bring any of your things. Only you. We did the best we could, or the spell did. We don't really know. We didn't know what it was going to bring, to be honest. But we trust it made things that will work for you, yes?"
Is she? Again, I'm not going to go into it, but yeah, it's just she'll just start talking
She's-
to that
okay,
voice,
yeah,
like
Scarlet.
she's expecting it to respond to her for everything.
You can
And
always
she
just say
figures it-
Scarlet begins ranting, and we'll
Uh-huh.
just...
It's not even ranting; she's just talking.
She just
It's that
just
very
chatter.
quick Southern,
Yeah.
like super Southern talking of just making polite conversation and continuing to talk to somebody who's being polite.
Okay, well, as you're doing that, the Baralgura is going to come down on you. It is absolutely lost its mind at this point. You've done some serious damage to it. Its eyes just go completely red.
Rage mode.
I'll try to do the actual thing. And it will, use its reckless attack to get advantage on its melee weapon attacks, which will be all of its attacks. And Scarlet, it's going to make 3 attacks against you. It is just going to go into full frenzy mode. It's going to try to bite you.
Okay.
And it fucking crits.
That shouldn't... Oh, yeah, it does have advantage, yes.
You just went reckless.
I need to turn off the auto...
Oh, yeah.
Don't auto-roll damage. There we go. All right, so that is 18 damage with its bite.
Okay.
It just gorilla bites you, and then 2 attacks with his fists.
Almost
That
crits
hit?
again. All right, these
26
attacks.
damage.
Holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody
That'll
came
hit.
out to play.
But this is living up to what you know of them, Kaylin, is that they are just absolute, just melee monsters that just run up on someone and tear into them. And a 13, I doubt, will hit you.
No.
Um,
And she'll just look at that. That was rude.
Kaylin, unfortunately, you've drawn the ire of that one.
Yeah.
And it is going to do the same thing to you. It is going to glow with its reckless fury, and it is going to charge at you, leaping through the air.
Ah!
With
No,
its
I don't actually scream.
running leap. Doesn't actually matter here, but
But it's freaky anyway, either way.
it's right. Leaps through the air. He's going to come down with a bite. That's not a great bite.
That is not going to hit me,
What's your AC?
surprisingly.
17,
17,
all right.
yeah.
And 2 fists.
You motherfucker!
There's
No!
another crit.
Another crit.
Another crit? What the hell? Do I have anything I can do
For
defensively?
14.
I can Hellish Rebuke. Would I know on my previous fights if he's got any fire resistance, or do I need to roll for that?
You'd probably need to roll for that.
Might be part of my, is that part of my favorite enemy? Do I get to know that?
That's a good question.
That's a good question. You gain all the benefits against... Oh, sorry. I need to look at the first one. Let's see. Choose a type of enemy. You gain bonus damage rolls. Additionally, you have advantage on wisdom survival checks to track your favorite enemies, as well as on intelligence checks to recall information about them. So maybe I just get advantage.
Advantage on the checks to find out what you know about these creatures.
What do I need to roll for a...
What is a fiend? Religion
Fiend.
or Arcana? I don't remember.
I am awful at both of those things. My intelligence is in the crapper.
Religion is what you need to roll.
Alright, I'll give it a shot. With advantage. That's pretty good for my -1 modifier.
Yeah, it is, yeah. What does that give you again? 15 gives you... does not give you resistance to weaknesses, but it gives you unique attacks and traits. You're pretty sure you've seen all their unique attacks and traits already.
It's pretty simple.
They run at people, they go reckless, they bite, and they punch.
Okay, so the damage was 14. I will go ahead and attempt to Hellish Rebuke, I guess. I'm just gonna use like a level 1 spell slot because I'm not sure what it's gonna do to him. This is mostly just a test to see if fire hurts him.
Yep.
This is my reaction as he, I don't know, points his finger and the creature that damaged you is momentarily surrounded by hellish flame. Is supposed to make a dexterity saving throw. Oh, I don't think favorite enemy applies to that. Sorry. I think that's only weapon
Probably
attacks.
not.
Rebuke also doesn't use a spell slot.
It should. It's a spell.
No, because it's part of your nature as a tiefling.
I think I might actually have this as a spell. I think I have different tiefling spells.
You have different tiefling spells?
Yeah. So you make it's half damage, so it'd be 5.
Half of 5.
If you don't have
Okay.
resistance, and I'm paying attention to see it.
Well, you pay close attention. You see the fire sort of lick off of its thick skin. It doesn't
Okay.
look like it did a whole lot to him. It did a little
Gotcha.
bit,
Alright, good to know.
but not a lot.
Good to know. Yeah, Chad's asking that as well. I need to look that up, but I think I'm a different kind of tiefling. I don't think I have
Yeah,
Hellish.
Dispater or whatever. Yeah,
Yeah.
whatever ones do they get.
This is the kind of tiefling I am.
Right.
I think I took
And he's
Hellish
gonna do
Rebuke.
one more fist.
I think I have Hellish
On
Rebuke
you.
as a fiend warlock. I think that's where that came from.
Ah, yes.
Alright, come at me with your fists.
It's a 17 hits. 13. That. Hold on. Never mind. Ignore that one.
What's going on?
No, but I accidentally rolled for myself.
You rolled a 2 and a 1. That's not gonna hit.
Misses.
Standing
Yeah.
strong after that onslaught.
All right. Next up, Gillian.
I don't want to tank this thing though.
So Gillian is gonna like psych herself up and be like, you know, this is what you've been training for. And she's gonna run
You're
with
the
her
best.
trident
Hooray!
with both hands and try to stab the guy up here, the ape guy, the Baragura.
That's right.
I'm not gonna remember that.
Just chew his name and
Gillian,
spit it out.
What's the range on your trident?
Baba Ganesh.
She's just
Well,
using
so
melee,
it's-
right?
You can be thrown, but I have like a benefit for using it melee. I have that great weapon fighting. So if I roll a 1 or a 2 on the attack roll, I get to reroll.
Oh, just wondering.
Right.
Some of the longer weapons have a range of 10,
Damage roll.
So I didn't know you had.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I don't know the range for the melee actually on this.
I think this is 5.
I think it's
I-
5, yeah.
yeah. I think like lances and whips. I think they're the only ones that actually have a
Gotcha.
longer.
The 14.
14 though does not
Ooh.
hit the burglar. It just barely scrapes off of his thick skin.
Gillian is disheartened.
You've been training for so long.
Okay, but I'm going to use my extra attack and try again.
Okay.
23.
23 will sure hit.
For 10 piercing damage.
10 damage. All right. Gillian, you run up on this burglar that had already been just severely slashed by the paladin lady you just met, and you just do a finishing move right to the heart of the trident.
Stole the kill.
You really, really stole that kill.
Wow.
All right, as you do that, Kethra, it's your turn. You hear the voices. You hear one of them, the one that sounded kind of high-pitched Irish, clapping and cheering. Oh, look at that! Look how well they're doing! They've already killed one.
Cather assesses that our party, I'm calling it our party prematurely, but
These people.
these people are just as confused as she is, while demons coming from a stone pillar need to be killed. So,
It's a good philosophy.
from her hiding space, I can see this one, right? I mean, if it's in my vision right now, I
If
can see
it's
it.
in your vision, you can see it.
Okay.
Yeah.
From her hiding space, she's gonna shoot a short bow, with advantage, right? Because she's hiding.
Yep.
Excuse me, sneak attack.
Oh,
Ooh,
mercy.
boy.
2 19s.
29.
29. All right. None of you know where that arrow came from. You've all seen
Right.
arrow fly across this place.
Because just
And
as quickly, she's gonna go back to hide.
Okay.
with
You
her
all,
cunning
you all
act.
turn to look at the door. There's just no one there. Wait, what?
Yep, no one knows where this arrow came from.
The whole time
Oh.
Scarlett's talking to Gillian about her form with the trident and how, like, just literally talking weapons now at this point. She's given up on the other voice and is now talking to Gillian.
Gillian's just like wincing every time she like is talking. Every time she pauses and then won't stop.
This, I don't even know how to pronounce these actually. Babao is how I've been pronouncing it. the babao
It's your
is
damn
going
demon.
to run up. I know. It's going to sort of saunter up to you, Gillian, kind of like in like a skittish crawling movement.
That's not a
And-
saunter at all.
No, it's not. It's the opposite.
It's as far from a saunter as it can be.
Saunters and skitters at the same time.
Uh-huh.
Imagine that.
How horrifying.
And he's going to hold out a black hand in your direction. And a wave of fear in a 30-foot cone is going to blow through you and Scarlet and Tim.
Hang
I
on.
need... Okay.
Check all your R's.
Aura, so if he's trying to frighten us, Gillian, you will have my aura of courage on you, which means you can add. Oh, no, this is just fine. Go ahead. I'll do mine here in a second.
Right. Need you all to roll. Where's the...
This is why she needs to DM. I fucking love that.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It's a DC 11.
I'm gonna let it.
Mm-hmm.
Are
DC
you trying to frighten
11
us?
wisdom saving throw for the three of you.
To be frightened or not?
To be frightened. Or not, if you make it.
I don't
Hold
have to
on.
make it.
Do
Neither
I
does Gillian.
Let's do that. Become
Gillian, you're fine.
frightened.
Don't re-roll anything.
Okay.
Tell me what you're doing.
So, my aura of courage, me and friendly creatures within 10 feet of me cannot be frightened while I am conscious.
Okay, just cannot be frightened. I forgot about that. Okay. Great.
Yeah, to be fair, that demon probably didn't know that.
It goes, it's okay, don't worry about that. It's fine. That is nothing.
I made
No,
the
I
same
can't do
here.
anything. I can't do anything for Tim.
Tim made
too
it. Tim's fine.
Be a little closer.
Yeah, Gillian, you feel like you might have succumbed to the fear, but the kind words of Scarlet that are pouring into your ears constantly are keeping you from being afraid.
You're too distracted to be afraid.
Right. And once that the bow realizes that, he's going to try to skitter away. You can take an attack of opportunity if you would like, Gillian.
I
As
would
it-
like.
Hold
Ah.
up. Don't worry. I'm going to use my Channel Divinity and give you +10 to that roll.
Oh, wow. Okay. Is that one of your war god things?
Yeah, so I get 2 per short rest, I think. I think it's a short rest. And as a bonus action, I can... +10 bonus to the roll.
All right.
Here's a bonus actions.
Sorry, I use my reaction to give her +10 bonus. To her
Okay. So you see the attack happening and you bless it by your war god.
Nice.
Excellent.
Oh, Creator, please bless her great axe +1 attack. Let it find the bow in the back of the head.
All right. You lay into that bow as he runs away from you. Right across the back of the head.
So now Gillian is feeling like really good about her fighting skills, but really it's just everyone else has just helped her the whole
She has no idea. The other one is going to begin running towards the stairs, and as he gets to the stairs, he's actually going to turn and, seeing Gillian, you just strike at one of his friends.
He was my
Friends.
world.
He is going to point his claw at you And is that how that works? Did not roll the description.
Yeah, you gotta go to.
The actual spell, right?
Click on the spell, and there should be like a spell card or something option. You gotta click to on, I think. It's either a spell card or a description.
Spell, yeah. Include description in the attack. All right, let's try that again. All right. The armor you're wearing, Gillian, starts to begin to heat with you in it. Any creature in physical contact with the object takes 2d8, which is 9 here. I don't know why it's actually rolling an attack roll, too. That's actually not.
It smells like baked fish.
That's right. So, Gillian, you just cannot do anything about this. There's no save, there's no nothing. You just feel your armor that you're wearing begin to heat up. And as it does, you take 9 fire damage.
Even though it has a con save on it?
That's if you're holding the item. You can make a con save to not drop the item you're holding.
Boy.
Okay.
Tim, your turn.
All right, friends. I think I remember the object being, don't let these demons inside of us.
Is there a concern?
Inside.
I think it was a joke from earlier. It doesn't play as well now.
So you've also fought the burrowing demons of Golgotha.
I have not in a while. Or ever.
Also, who are you?
Now, do not fret, my fishy bagpipe, I think, wearing a friend that is bad at fighting.
We never once teased her for
What
being
now?
a fish in all of Tomb of Annihilation, and now it's just constant string of insults.
Yeah. I'll try.
You just gotta get used to these new people getting insulted.
Do dispel magic on her.
Okay. The spell is 3rd level or lower. So you do that, and immediately, Gillian, you feel the red hot armor, the heat just dissipates from it.
So as I'm doing that, I'm shooting leeches at her to suck up the
A million leeches pour over your body and ingest the heat into their body,
Oh my God.
and then explode.
Gillian does not express gratitude at all. She's just disgusted.
No need to thank me. I'll be here the entirety of. Wait, where are we again?
Anonymous.
You're an Anonymous,
Anonymous. Anonymous. I'm already watching some Sesame Street.
I'm not familiar with that part of the R Deep Forest. I'm sorry.
And we are back up to Kaylin.
I thought I rolled initiative for my imp. My imp should have gone at some point.
Did you have your imp's token selected when you did it?
I did.
Try it again. Oh.
Yeah, it says right after I had rolled initiative, you rolled the Babao, and then I rolled for Styx as initiative 20. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
The only thing I didn't do was switch the the lower right character thing, but I definitely clicked the token.
Okay.
Okay.
There you go. It's there now.
Well, shit. I got a giant monkey on my back.
Yes, you do.
Doesn't care about fire. Does he look like he's semi-injured?
He looks pretty injured.
Okay.
You're the 2 bolts you put in him look like they are bleeding black blood pretty heavily.
All right. As a bonus action, I will disappear into a cloud of let's call it red mist. Actually.
Ooh, okay.
Red mist. And we will
He
teleport.
exposes the blood.
It just never.
That's what you all see.
That's the
You
last
just,
you
you just think
see.
of the bro
Yeah.
just.
I'll teleport 30 feet. 10, 15, 20, 25. Actually, teleport close to the other, seeing them killing demons and supporting each other. And
All right.
regular attack. So that was a bonus action. I have to be very careful of my bonus actions because there's a lot of bonus action economy here. Alright, so Slayer's Prey is on, Favorite Enemy is on. We're going to shoot at the barrel. Shoot! Fire everything!
Shoot him. 24 will hit.
For 17,
17.
damage.
Another solid bolt.
Alright, still up. And then second attack without Slayer's Prey. As I fire another one. Alright.
20 will hit.
They're not my crossbows, but they're good crossbows.
They're good crossbows.
They're good crossbows. For 13.
13. That bolt sinks right into his neck and begins to pour blood.
Oh, right.
But
Should
you
be
see the
using
bro girl
sharpshooter.
put his hand up to his neck and staunch it, and he's just barely standing, but he's still going.
I am disappointed. Almost,
Six.
boss. You'll get him next time. So the familiar gets to move. He just can't do the attack action. So he'll just kind of,
Okay.
I don't know, flit about me invisibly. I guess he could do the help action as a thing,
Oh.
right? Because he just can't. He can dodge or do the.
I'm not
help.
sure what the imps. Yeah.
It just says he can't
what his
attack.
actions are. Can't attack.
I can forgo one of my
I'll look that up,
attacks
but
to
for
help
now,
him
let's say
attack.
yes. Yeah. Right.
Yeah, so I think he's just going to use the help action, which is probably what he usually does.
Yeah.
Which is, I get advantage on my next ability check it makes to perform the task you are helping with, provided it makes the check before the start of your... So does that even count for attacks then? thought
I
we
would say
determined.
if you want your your help to help you with an attack, the imp has to be next to the enemy. You
Next
want
to
to
the
attack.
enemy? Okay.
Because the way he would be helping you is by distracting the creature or something like that.
Okay.
He can't help you aim.
He can do the thing where he puts his hand around your hand as
That's
he
right.
pulls the
Right there to the left.
Well, the tricky thing is, does he have to be next to the enemy when he takes the attack action, or when I would take my action in case the enemy moves?
That's a good question.
Indeed. All right. Well, for now, I'm just gonna have him flit near me. He's still invisible, so
Yeah. Okay.
stay hidden, Sticks. His horns are too big for you. Yeah, no shit.
Scarlet, it's your turn.
She's just going to turn and she'll before she turns, she looks at Gillian and says, "I'll be right back," and turns and starts talking to her god again about her prayer. Right, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and she gets up right up in front of this one because it's just not nice. Turn people's armor very warm. It makes them quite uncomfortable. I'm sure you probably didn't mean to do it that way, but just in case you did, I need to tell you about. And again, just going off.
The demon grins at you and cackles ominously as you're talking like this.
To which she takes quite a little bit of affront to. And then she's like, "Well, in that case, then, it's very clear that you cannot be redeemed for your sins, and so therefore I must condemn you and hope that Torm provides you a better life in the future." And then as she says that, her sword just comes straight down.
Nice.
Hopefully I didn't miss. I didn't miss.
28 will hit.
Nice. Jesus.
I'm going to throw a Divine Smite on it
Okay.
for 32 points.
Holy mackerel. You do the same thing you did the bro girl, just heavenly light just slashes across his chest.
Are you seeing this?
Alright, and then, as I'm sure it's probably like hissing or whatever, she's gonna do it again.
Yeah, sort of rock back at that
And
hit.
then, yeah, but
Okay.
no Divine Smite this time. other than the normal, so just 14 this time.
14. That will do it. And similar to the Varlgura, you do 2 slashes across the chest, and that thing looks like it's kind of holding himself together. It's still kind of cackling at you, but it's kind of like pulling back too.
It
like
wants to kill anything.
It has been wounded.
Mm-hmm. It is. What is this one? This one is. Oh, it's an action. Never mind. Keep going.
The Barlgura's turn is up. It is going to. Galen, you're still in its crosshairs.
Yeah.
It is going
I
to
realized.
charge.
I was like, wait, I teleported about that. That doesn't actually do anything.
It is going to charge at you with the same rage that it had a moment ago. It's going to bite you for 9.
Well, it's.
Oh no!
You asshole!
It's going to punch you right in the face.
Stop doing that.
With its giant fist for less damage.
All right.
8. And I assume a 20 hits. Yep.
Needs all 3 of those attacks are gonna hit me. Yikes!
Yep. For another 10.
Oh boy! I kind of reel backwards and stare up at the. Which you said this guy's like pretty fucked up, right?
He's very fucked up. Yeah,
Okay.
he's barely standing.
Say, oh, I actually say this in common. Like, oh, a paladin. You are quite good at killing demons. Perhaps some help with the big one.
I'll be right there. Just hang on 1 second.
And Gillian, it is your turn.
Okay. So
Chat demands you steal more kills.
You got a couple opportunities to do that right now.
Mm-hmm.
like 5, 10, 15, 20. I think I can get all the way over to this guy over here, but not like on the other side. I don't think I can actually flank him.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, this is the ability I forgot about.
As an action.
Oh, that is an action,
Oh,
though.
yeah.
That's an
yeah.
action, though, so that's costly in combat.
Right.
Okay, I'm gonna attack with my great axe.
All right.
Oh my goodness!
Nailing those
Oh,
11.
boy.
Another 2.
Oh.
Oh, boy. Tim's entire job is just to make you better in this entire combat encounter.
Wait, do I still have a reaction? Do I have another reaction now?
It is a new turn, yes.
Okay.
A new round.
I will.
Just did it on Gillian last time.
Yeah.
My channel divinity, my last one, for whatever reason. And
Tim wants to make a good impression. He's.
Yeah.
It's true. I want to be a team player.
That's right.
Has Gillian noticed that
so-
Tim is doing
I'm
this to
so
her, though, or
good.
does she thinks it's just amazing?
I just like to think that she doesn't. She doesn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, these guys
All
are
right. Right.
Leave it
barely
through, like-
swinging.
Yeah.
All right, you do hit for 14.
She, like, it's over here, and all of a sudden just a slash appears. She's
Like,
like,
readjust.
nailed it!
Okay, my extra attack is like every time I attack, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Okay. Try again.
Don't have any more.
There you go. There we go. Third time's a charm.
See how good I am.
15. All right. You take 2 big chunks out of the thing. And it is looking
Okay.
fairly bloodied.
That's it.
All right, Kethra.
From her hiding space, her short bow has a range of 80 feet. As you can see.
Is it a disadvantage range of 80 feet though?
No,
Oh.
it's 80/320.
Oh wow. Okay.
So as long as 80 or
No
less,
short
yeah.
bows. Yeah.
But from hiding,
Yep. Get that sneak attack. All right. That bow had
Oh,
almost
sorry, this-
nothing left.
yeah, the
Oh,
one
which
next
one?
to Scarlet, right? The one next to Scarlet.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, sorry, that's one. Okay.
They both start with B's. BA. That thing it was like clutching its chest, bleeding out of its chest, and as it's doing that, an arrow, Scarlet, you see an arrow just flies right into its eye, and it falls over dead.
And she goes back to hiding.
Do people have an invisible archer friend?
And as you do that, Kethra, Scarlet, Gillian, and Tim, you both kind of see that the mirrors that are right next to you start to vibrate wildly. And you hear the voices through the room. One of them say, wait, is this supposed to happen this early? Really? The second phase of the test already, huh? And that's all that happens for now. The mirrors are just vibrating wildly.
And we can hear that, you said?
Yes. It's like once again, it's the voices coming from just the whole room. And the single bow left doesn't have much it can do, but it is going to just start clawing at the two of you now that it's kind of been cornered a little bit. Gillian, it is going to look into your eyes, and its eyes are going to swirl with black pools. And I need you to make a DC 13 Constitution saving throw.
$19.
Oh,
All
yeah,
right,
she's
you
working
feel
out.
like it was trying to weaken you, and you just having none of it.
+8. Damn.
And then he is going to then attempt to claw each of you. Tim, he swipes out with his left hand.
The crits! The crits!
The crits, so many crits,
So many crits.
and catches you for 7. And Gillian, 12's not going to hit you.
No.
All right. Next up is Tim.
Okay. Come here and flank it.
It is fighting Gillian, yes. The new house rules, it doesn't work.
Both of us, I guess, but
Gillian's the last person attacked, so I'll say that he is still facing her.
I'll swing my warhammer at it, saying, "Get inside, the demon."
Get inside thee?
Yes.
So are you
That's
telling
true,
it
that's
to
true.
you're telling it to get inside itself?
Tim doesn't really know.
He heard some talk about getting inside. All right, 21 will hit. What is the two things?
So the first one's just regular damage, and the second one I do an extra 1d8 damage.
Oh, okay. Oh, is that
No
your...
weapons.
Yes, okay, gotcha. All right, so 10 damage. You bonk it real good on the back of the head.
Okay.
And then I will do a bonus attack. Let me look something. I thought I got radiant damage or something. Maybe that was just the bonus damage I was thinking of. So, anyway, I'll do my bonus attack ability, attack again.
Okay.
This time, when I attack, I don't get the bonus
Ah,
damage.
the extra bludgeoning. Okay.
Oh. Wait,
Oh.
I get advantage.
So-
I'm supposed to get advantage first time.
Oh, you were supposed to get advantage. Yes,
Aw,
that's right.
Almost got our first.
I'm waiting to use my thing.
Yeah.
25 will hit.
So,
Just 9. Okay. That strikes him another good bonking right at the back of the head.
All right.
All right. Those of you near the mirrors on the side, suddenly the mirrors have begun vibrating wildly, and suddenly they crack, and you see figures come towards. It looks like they're on the other side of the mirror, coming towards it, and bursting out from them are 2 lizard-like wyvern creatures that are glowing with a radiance. They look a little like...
Very pastel colored.
Yes. Like that. They're shimmering, and they're shimmering so much that you would find it almost hard to look at them. Like, they look like they're in a cut, like, right next to each other. They're almost like you're looking at a mirage or something. But they come bursting out of the mirror and kind of up into the sky a bit.
Friends of yours.
And their initiative was
I
shit.
hope.
So
That's good.
you hear one of the voices over the system, the room, say, "Oh no, it's not good for you, friend. Sorry. It's part 2 of the test, you see. You're going to have to fight celestials as much as demons."
Enough of your tests. Show yourselves, demon masters.
Oh, well, we don't master the demons. We have barely even mastered these, but they were just part of the scrolls. They were held for you. That's all. Sorry, I don't want you to get the wrong impression of me. I don't consort with demons. Galen, it is your turn.
I was very confused by these voices and their relationship to the demons. Alright, well, I think Crossbow Expert negates my melee disadvantage anyway, so...
Yes.
Yeah. Alright, so I'm just gonna aim, because you said this one was hurting pretty bad.
Yes, very much so.
Alright, so let's just roll up a... I wonder if so let's see. I don't know what his AC is. What have I been rolling?
You guys have been rolling like plus 20s
20.
on a lot of these attacks, so it's kind of hard to say.
Alright, we'll
Or
turn on...
11.
Or 11.
Turn on Sharpshooter
11
to make
does
it
not
fun.
make it.
It's
mean-
somewhere between those 2 numbers.
Watch I roll like shit now.
Oh, you're gonna try your sharpshooter thing out.
I am. So that's a
So it's
21 minus 3.
Okay,
I apologize for all the math that my attacks are going to do.
because it's adding your fighting style and then
Correct.
minusing the sharpshooter. thing.
Correct.
Okay, gotcha. Well, that does hit.
Okay. This should do a
That's an
fuck
18.
ton of damage then, because it's got Slayer's Prey, Favorite Enemy, and Sharpshooter.
Yep.
27 damage.
More than enough damage. That bolt goes in one end, out the other.
Just levels it right in front of its head and just fires that crossbow bolt. Rockets the head back.
The Bravo. That's right. Knocks his head back, and he just sort of stands up straight and just falls backwards.
Alright, do I have to use a... It's a bonus action, you can designate one creature. So I'd have to use a bonus action to redo the Slayer's Prey. I don't even know what this thing is, but there's still a demon on the board, so... Can I guess I have to maybe step a little bit this way.
Yeah, now you can see
Okay.
you see the demon that those 2 over there are fighting, and then you just see these spirit wyverns that have just burst out of these mirrors, just now coming out.
Is it Sharpshooter that gives me more range? Yeah, attack at long range doesn't impose disadvantage on your ranged attacks. Okay. So I will use a bonus action to move Slayer's Prey to that demon, because he is obsessed with killing demons. That is his flaw. If there's a demon on the board, he will attack that demon. Oh, you can't click your flaw? That was a hyperlink thing. Okay. His hatred of enemies is blind and unreasoning. So even though there's a giant enemy there, he's stepping away to attack this demon. And then he will attack. I guess we'll go ahead and do. Can I leave sharpshooter on? I think I can. So this is against the bow.
Okay.
If it is indeed going to roll. There we go. 18 minus 3, 15.
15 glances
No.
off of the creature.
All right. So he spins around and tries to aim with the crosshair and then fire. Goes a little wild. The one in the middle, boss. The one in the middle. Thank you, Sticks. That's the end of my turn. And he's just gonna flit.
Continue flitting. All right.
Yeah, I need to look up and see what all he's supposed to be doing, but for now, he's gonna hang out near me and be invisible.
Scarlet, it is your turn.
I know what these things are.
You do
Just
not.
wondering.
I mean,
Okay.
you can. I mean, they look, lizard-like, and they are obviously floating through the air.
Mm-hmm.
So they are flying.
Sorry, I gained temporary hit points. And I killed
But
that
you don't. Oh, nice. You can make a roll to see if you know what they are.
Okay.
It will be what you know about them.
Which kind of roll?
I believe it's a religion, but pull it up again. Religion. 17. This is a spirit wyvern. You can tell that it is radiating radiant energy, and that it is, in fact, celestial in nature.
Okay.
Bit of background for the general party. You think that these things are powerful, but you've seen your party members do some crazy shit in the last, minute or however long it's been.
Mm-hmm.
And you can tell that they are sort of made with that radiant energy, and they can discharge it. And you can also tell that it's going to be kind of hard to hit them the way that they were sort of like there's like a mirage effect going on with them. And it's going to be you're going to have disadvantage to strike at them. And that's what you can tell.
All right. So she'd still try it anyway.
Okay.
Well, first she would switch to speaking celestial to it and ask it if it means her harm or if it knows Torm.
Okay. Do you know Torm?
So just like hear like tinkling bell sounds.
Yeah, you
To
speak
me, that's
to
what
it.
celestial sounds like. It's like tinkling bells and.
It answers you with a growl that tells you that while this thing is celestial, it's probably got an intelligence more like a beast than it does a person.
That's all she needs to know. She'll pray to Torm that she's not making the wrong call, and then just start swinging.
Okay.
You said with disadvantage, right?
Yes, the thing is sort of phasing it, or it's a mirage effect. I was looking at it.
Well,
12
That's
does
not
not
good.
hit.
24 should.
24 does hit.
Nice. For 9 points of damage.
Is your radiant damage already pulled into that?
No, I took it off.
Okay. Smart thinking.
We just assume it's made of radiant energy.
I'm going to put myself on mute. I have to go pick up our daughter. So.
Okay. Well, as Scarlet strikes that wyvern, you all see that the mirage effect, as it gets hit, the mirage effect sort of dissipates as it takes some damage. And you can see that one a bit more clearer now. The Barlguras are dead. And you all hear one of the voices again, the female voice. It says, gentlemen, what is that out the window? Do you all see that? What is that? And one of the voices says, "Oh no, dear, that's an army. They're coming for us." And Gillian, it is your turn.
Okay. Okay, well, I'm just going to attack this guy again who is still facing me, right?
Yep. 13 does not hit.
My goodness.
This is not your fault. You were just rolling less than 5, just a lot tonight.
Tim shrugs.
Behind the demon.
Tim reaches into his pockets and pulls him inside out.
13 again. Excellent.
Wow. All right.
Excellent.
You're practicing that great X swing.
Okay.
Kethra, you're up.
From her hiding space.
I keep forgetting.
You guys literally have
An
no
arrow
idea
just
what's
comes
there.
out
Like,
every round.
You said disadvantage on the thing?
Not that one. When Scarlet hit it, it seemed to coalesce into a clear image.
Gotcha.
28 hits. Oh my god.
It's fucking rogue sneak attack, 7d6. He's just like casually shoots a fireball at the thing.
Oh.
That is
Jesus.
bananas damage. You also just rolled pretty good. Look at all those 5s.
Yeah.
That's a good.
Yeah, I don't know what your max is, but that's
All right.
that's up there.
Lordy. That arrow, slices through through the head of this wyvern creature. It's still up. You did a lot of damage to it. He's gone.
His stealth checks are always shit too, but he's got that fucking auto 10. He's been rolling. If you're noticing, he's rolling like 4s and 5s.
You never roll a good roll, but
Every time he makes
doesn't
this
matter.
attack.
Doesn't matter.
Oh
Reliably
man.
stealthy. Level 13 is
the
disgusting.
bow is up. It is going to turn to you, Tim,
Hello.
and turn his weakening gaze on you.
You feel so weak.
DC 13 con save.
Or do I?
Or do you?
Wow. Wow. Another +8. Jesus.
Yeah. All
I
right,
am
then.
resilient.
Yeah. Very resilient. He's going to do the same thing again. One on Gillian. This is a claw for Gillian. 25 for 10 slashing damage. And one claw for Tim. For that,
You rolled a 19. You rolled a 19 and a 20. Those demons getting
You
crits.
have critted against me twice in a row.
Wow.
Oh god. This one demon, he's upset.
Yeah.
16. And Tim, you are up. The demon is facing you currently.
Sure he is.
As he pulls a claw out of you.
I will cast this.
Ooh, what does this do?
Just more agnostic.
Disadvantage on attack rolls against you. Okay.
I can end it by breaking an enchantment or dismissing the creature and sending it back to their plane of
That's a
existence.
5th level spell.
Okay.
Holy moly.
Drive the creature back. Creature must make a charisma saving throw or be sent back to its home plane. All right.
Wow.
Just some more agnostic. Great.
I'm just here for the leech flavor text.
Yep.
And that's my turn.
Okay. You got the. I'll give you a little. What does it look like? Little swirly thing.
Okay.
Got the protection. The wyverns up. The wyverns screech at you all and begin diving downward. They kind of come up and then dive down. And Tim and Gilliam, the one next to you, is going to come down to your level, and it's going to explode with radiant energy. And everything within a 30-foot radius of the wyvern takes 18 radiant damage and are knocked prone, or take half damage and are not knocked prone on a DC 15 saving throw. So, yeah, I don't know, 30 feet's a long distance.
Sure is.
It's not Kethra. Kethra, you can probably feel the heat of this radiant blast through your door.
Chad is wondering if Kethra can stay invisible and undetected by the party for the entirety of the campaign. Also, just arrows occasionally appear off screen and attack our enemies.
I never introduced myself.
Never introduced. Yeah, it's just always like a guardian angel.
Constantly hiding from everybody.
The entire game. That would be something else. So Tim and Gillian, please give me strength saving throws. All right, Tim, you take 18 radiant. Gillian, you take 9. And the Babao is going to take 9.
Ooh,
and the other one will do the same thing. Which will be Scarlet, Kaelin, and Styx. I will roll again for that damage. As this one does the same thing. It swoops down and just explodes radiant energy outward.
Lord. What do I do?
Strength saving throw, please. Scarlet, I can roll yours if you want. I don't know if you're there.
No, she's... yeah, you gotta do hers.
Okay.
Our oldest was spending the night at somebody's house, but she wanted to come home.
Okay.
I did not make that save at all.
Isn't it weird that you have
Scarlet
to
did.
specify your oldest?
Yes, it is.
Now
I literally have
you were
to
about to say
think
my
of,
daughter.
Yep, I did. I had to think about it for a second.
Cute.
It's weird.
All right, you take 14. Scarlet takes 7. And I don't know I don't know what Styx's situation is.
So I lose 8 of my temporary hit points and take 6 damage. Okay, he said he has to make a strength save.
Strength saving throw, yeah.
He's not very good at strength.
But I believe he has, like...
Oh, he does
magic
have...
resistance or
you're
something?
right, he does have magic. And in fact, I should have that too, because if he's within 10 feet of me...
Oh, right, he's within 10 feet of you. Yeah.
I have the magic resistance.
Okay, I'll let you do the roll.
Okay.
That.
So this is
That was his first roll.
That was his. Yeah, that was his. Yeah, so I'm not... I should change my
Okay.
thing, but you can see the name on there. Differentiates it.
Oh, yeah, you can. Yes.
So this is mine. My other one, that's still a fail. I think, right? What was the DC?
Yeah, it's still a
15?
fail.
Okay.
It was a DC 15. Yep.
Alright, and it sticks his second one. Is a 13.
Still a fail. Yep.
Alright, and what's the... How much damage? 14?
It was 14. Yep.
Alright, Styx explodes. Or I guess he pops out of existence.
Okay.
I have to resummon him, but he goes down. Ah! Damn it.
And you are knocked prone, Kaelin.
Okay.
And the wyverns are going to fly away from you all into the air. Scarlet, Tim and Gillian, both of you can make opportunity attacks if you'd like, because with disadvantage, because he is still miraging.
Even if I'm prone?
No, you can't if you're prone. Gillian, you can make an attack of opportunity.
Look at that.
20 will hit.
Alright, there you go.
You're better at swinging at spirit wyverns than demons. That's what it is.
You're better at when you have disadvantage.
When push comes to shove.
14.
Scarlet. Okay, 14 on that one. And Scarlet does 10 on this one. And Gillian, as he flies 30 feet into the air, see that your hit did, in fact, eliminate the mirage. But at the end of both of their turns, you see them sort of almost focus, you think, a little bit, and the miraginess returns to them.
Not the miraginess.
The miraginess. At this point, you guys heard the voices saying something about armies approaching a little bit ago. And now you hear them sort of arguing amongst themselves. It sounds like they don't know what to do. One of the voices says, "Oh, my friends, if I knew how to stop the test, I would. I don't know how to dismiss these creatures or banish them or what have you. It was just part of the ritual. But I'm afraid we're under attack. This place, it's designed for this sort of thing. It'll go on lockdown if we're invaded, but I don't know what'll happen to you."
We're under attack this whole damn time in here.
But this one was good-natured. The ones that are coming aren't going to really try to kill you.
I'm half dead, damn it.
Yeah, his voice says, "These ones were trying to kill them too, Fiog."
I was about to say, how could you tell the difference?
And Kaelin, it's your turn.
Alright. That demon is still up. I still have my Slayer's Prey on it, so I will stand up, dust myself off, and I will fire my crossbows.
All right. Uh, 26 would.
26, okay.
You are going to make me do math.
Indeed.
Oh, Lord. How much is that?
23, I believe.
23.
23 and me.
Tim and Gillian,
The
you see a bolt fly between the two of you and embed itself in the side of this creature's head. And it falls down dead.
Ooh, I'll take another 8 temporary hit points.
I don't know what you did, but it was good.
Gillian, you ever been spoken to this before, like this?
Let's see, that was one attack. I guess we'll move. I feel weird about attacking some kind of angel serpent thing, but it did.
They are hostile to you.
It did blow up
yes.
my imp, and that's not cool. So we're gonna move. Use a bonus action to move Slayer's Prey onto the serpent imp nearest me. I guess near Scarlet.
Okay.
And now that I have to uncheck favored enemy, I will continue using sharpshooter though, and we'll see with the second attack.
Uh, 20 will hit.
Okay. So, Slayer's Prey, I think, is just once per round, regardless of the enemy. Bonus action designate the first time each turn that you hit that target with a weapon attack. Okay, so I guess I could technically, if it was already on somebody, hit them, get Slayer's Prey, use bonus action to move Slayer's Prey, and then hit them and then get it again.
Ah, yeah.
Okay, so it's still on, but favorite enemy is off because I don't hunt Celestials. Oh shit! Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Damage.
Just the first one?
This is the first one. Yep. I hit the attack
Okay.
roll. So 20 damage to the
20?
to the serpent. Yeah.
All right. You put another bolt through this spirit wyvern, and it's wow. It looks like it is sort of dissipating. It's fading in and out of existence.
Okay.
Styx is gone
Styx
for the
is
time being.
gone, blown up.
Scarlet, you got a spirit wyvern 30 feet above you, flying around.
Hell, here. I'm gone like 10 minutes, not even.
It's been
Well,
exploding itself. Killed my imp.
all right. Well,
I feel like
I
my imp's
guess
gonna
I'm
die a
gonna
lot.
throw it.
AoE attack. It's good. It's
I
good
know.
for your
I was just
info.
thinking that it's gonna blow up at every AOE.
All right. Well, she'll just reach back and grab one of her other weapons that she has, which is a nice javelin. And she'll chuck it at the guy.
Not that javelin.
Yeah. Is it still disadvantage or no?
No, it's not. Not right
Okay.
now. It was hit.
Oh, that was bad.
12, however, is going to go a little wide.
Yep.
I rolled a 2.
Doesn't say how many javelins I have, so we'll just assume I only have the one. So as it clatters back down, I'd pick it back up.
It clatters to the ground, yep.
Yeah, and then I will huck it again. Because, if at first you don't succeed, you try again.
Right.
And
Hey,
then
and
you
that
succeed.
time, and then you succeed.
So 11.
Or 11.
Mhm.
Scarlet, your javelin pushes through the spirit wyvern, and you just see radiant energy just dissipate as the javelin goes through it. And it dies.
Finally get to kill something.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, that's all I got.
Alright, Barrel Girls are dead. Gillian, you have a Mirage spirit wyvern 30 feet in the air above you.
Do we know anything about spirit wyverns? Like if they are resistant to spells?
I don't know if Scarlet, if you relayed any of the information you gave her, but you couldn't tell anything about magic resistance on these particular creatures.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Thunder Wave.
Thunder Wave. All right, 11 DC 16 con saving throw. These things do not look particularly constitutional.
I kind of think that might hit Tim too. It's each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from you. I don't
Gillian's
know.
back, baby.
Okay, I got some healing.
Well, the wyvern is 30 feet in the air, so if you were trying to put the cube like above you, you might be able to avoid anyone on your level.
Oh, I'm not sure if I could actually hit it then. If it's 30 feet, I actually don't think I could reach it. It's just like the range is self. So it's a 15-foot cube. So I think
it would only go 50 feet in the air. Yeah, you're right.
Okay,
Yep,
so never mind.
Okay.
Instead of that, then, and then I'm going to try to throw my trident.
Do sea folk play basketball? How high can you jump?
All right, you sail that trident. You have disadvantage though. Give me one more. The Mirage. All right,
Hey.
18 still hits. For 9. All right. You see the trident flow through the wyvern, and as it does, the Mirage falls away. You just see the one wyvern.
Okay, then I'm going to take an extra attack and just throw my trident again.
Okay. Just run around picking up your things, throw them again.
13 this time.
13, however, does not hit the wyvern.
Oh,
It just sails a little low.
okay, and then I will cast as a bonus action. I'll cast Mass Healing Word on Tim and what's Eric's character's name?
Aelin, you haven't been introduced yet. You're just the man in the red at this point.
The man in the
He
red.
seems to be on my side. I can.
Yeah, you've seen him shoot lots of your enemies.
Or 6.
Oh, my max healing thing only works if my imp is near me. Damn it.
Oh.
6 hit points.
Mm-hmm. All right. At this point, the voices come back again, and they begin to speak to you. The Irish-sounding one says, "All right, friends. Here's what's happening. We're currently under attack. There's an army of Celestials and an army of Fiends in the lobby, working their way up. I think the tower's about to go on lockdown. I don't exactly know what that means. You might be trapped there." And then one of the voices says, "They're going to have to fight their way down. You'll need to find the bellboys on each floor. They'll tell you how to unlock the ground level." The female voice says, "Oh yes, the bellboys. You'll have to shut them up first, but they'll tell you how." "Wait, doesn't the lockdown shut down the magic?" And as he's saying that, the voice is cut off entirely.
Oh boy.
And at the same time,
Also, folks, please vote for MVPC this session. I've started the poll because I'm not sure when the
Yes.
session's going to end.
at the same time, the lights go out. And so now you are in complete silence. The voices are gone. You are in darkness. Kethra, it is your turn.
Don't listen, baby.
Earmuffs.
She's gonna step out of the room. I mean, this thing is still alive.
It is.
So... Not shimmering, though?
Not shimmering.
Okay. I still have advantage. Let me shoot it, firstly.
Shoot. 28 will hit.
So 35 damage.
Holy shit. I'm just going to get used to that. That's
So what? Every time it's like, holy shit.
yeah.
So
I
much
mean,
damage.
the two fighters or all three of the damage dealers are all doing that similar amounts of damage added up over many attacks. But
For sure.
seeing it all together is shocking.
Alright, it's still alive, though?
It is still alive.
Jeez. So, looking around, my thing is 60. I think I can see up to 60 feet. Do I see any exits?
What you see, Kethra, is once the lights go out, you see something weird happening with the pillar in the middle of the room. You know, when the pod's raised and the stone of the pillar sort of raised up to release these creatures, you see at first it's the door of those pods, and then the pillar itself seems to like begin to melt, turn to sand in the middle of the room, until the pillar is gone. And in the middle of the room, there is just a single stairwell leading downward.
Okay. I have dark vision, but can I tell if it's pitch black?
From your angle, you cannot see down the stairs at all. You're kind of at a weird angle. You're looking at the
The
top.
space we're in right now. The lights went off.
Oh, yes.
It's
Yeah,
pitch black?
you can tell. You're in like the black and white dark vision mode right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, that was 5. So you say I can't see down the stairwell, but I know the stairwell appeared.
You do. You can see like the top of stairs leading downward.
30.
Are you trying to sneak right now? Or are you just...
No.
Okay. Suddenly the rest of you see a half-elf.
But I thought you said it was pitch. You said it was pitch
Oh,
black.
well, some of them can see.
I can see in magical darkness out to 120 feet. I can see everything.
Those of you who can see a half-elf come sauntering out.
You see a half elf running.
Running.
But I want to use my cunning action to dash so I can
Okay.
make it to the stairwell.
All right.
And she loudly whispers, "Psst, follow my voice. Come this way." if you can't see in the darkness, I guess.
I knew there was an invisible archer back there. That was good shooting.
Save the compliments for later. Quickly, follow my voice.
I can see you just fine.
All right.
Those
Yeah.
of you
Get
who
it?
can't see. Yes.
Yep. You start heading down the stairs. Yep. Okay. The vows are dead. Tim, your turn.
I will cast lights
Okay.
after I stand up.
And what is light again in the light emitter thing?
20 by 20.
Light
20
possibilities.
by 20.
I'll cast it on myself. And I'll lit up.
I hiss when I see the light. Eyes have to adjust.
Did that work? No, it didn't. Oh.
Also, Kether, you were voted as the MVPC for this session. You are stealthily it's just off-screen arrows. We're a fan favorite this session.
That's great. All right, Tim, you cast light.
All right, and I will make my way towards the voice I heard.
Okay. You maybe as you're casting light, you may see like the top of a head going down the stairwell
Okay.
in the middle here.
At least
I
you won't
always
fall
look
down the
upstairs.
stairs.
You're gonna stop seeing things, Kethra, as your character runs down the stairwell. So Tim, are you trying to run down the stairs too?
I'm going towards it, but
Towards
I
it?
stand
Okay.
up and use
Oh,
half
right. You had to stand up. Right. Yes. Okay. All right. The Spirit Wyvern is going to attempt to... Nope. He does not regain the radiance needed to explode. So instead, Tim, he's just going to come right down on you as he sees you fleeing.
Okay.
And he's going to make 2 attacks, one with his bite, one with his claws.
They both have disadvantage.
Okay. Why do they have disadvantage? Oh, right, because you've got your... Yeah.
Spell good and evil.
Dispel good and evil. Yep. Does 17 hit a Tim? No. No.
22 does not hit a Tim.
Oh no.
Wow, that is some flex right there.
You all are just now noticing that Tim is just a series of wood and metal plates. That's just his entire body.
He's just like a wall that is...
Oh, but the second one was 24 and 24.
Yeah, I mean, you've critted against me twice already. Wow.
Yep. That is...
We apologize for mocking you, DM. Please continue.
See what happens?
Yep.
Spirit Wyvern comes down.
Comes down with the hammer.
Yep. Whatever that is, 34 damage total. Slashing and
I
radiant.
have 38 hit points left.
Oh.
All right.
107.
Back up to Kalen.
Physician, heal thyself.
If I can make it to the next round.
So that is the thing, right? We're getting the hell out of here. This is the XCOM like party members are leaving the map.
Yeah, you can absolutely leave, Caitlin. You do see that the Spirit Wyvern has taken a good deal of damage at this point, but
Okay.
yes, you did also see that those magical arrows that were flying around ran away.
Well, I will go to the top of the stairs and I can shoot the Wyvern from here. God, I wonder if I need to do the math and see if it's worth getting a third attack off or if it's worth getting Slayer's Prey on. That's very interesting.
Oh, yeah.
It's a bonus action to 1d6, or I could just do an entire third attack by not having Slayer's Prey on there.
Someone can give you the formula to figure out whether that's...
Yeah, I gotta
Feels better.
imagine. Especially a sharpshooter on, like, Jesus. I guess the idea is Slayer's Prey would eventually add up. Alright, so this guy's already does he look damaged, and is this disadvantaged to
He
attack
does.
it?
Yeah.
It is disadvantaged?
No, it's not disadvantage right now.
Okay. So yeah, I won't do my Slayer's Prey. Instead, I will leave Sharpshooter on and just do a attack on it.
All right, 22 will hit.
Okay, so the only thing on is Sharpshooter.
Dear Lord, that 22 damage?
That is 22 damage for one attack.
All right. For one attack.
You're saying "Dear Lord" for all of our attacks.
I know. I'm just.
Extra.
I gotta get used to where you guys are at damage wise.
Yeah.
It's just,
I know, it doesn't seem like it. Remember, we're level 13.
We're level 13.
Right.
Like, this is nuts. We're usually at the end of the other campaigns.
yeah.
So it's 20 damage.
Kaylin, with that second bolt, with both the bolts as they fly through the Spirit Wyvern, it dissipates into radiant energy. And it is gone.
I will tip my hat to the other two. Say, I believe that's our cue to get out of here. And I will duck down the stairs with my remaining movement.
All right. And now with everything quiet, there's nothing left in this room. Kethra and Kaylin, as you begin to descend the stairs, you distinctly hear the sounds of battle.
Downstairs?
And I think
moving
down the
towards
stairs.
Okay.
Yep. And I believe that is where we will call it for tonight. Where's my outro? Thank you to Reese, Raymond, Rochelle, Heather, and Eric. And thank you to our wonderful fans for watching.
Thank you to our awesome DM, Chris. Go to roguewatson.com for recaps and patreon.com/roguewatson if you'd like to support the channel. Stick around for our post-session discussion at Chat for the Lost Plane. I meant to have a link ready for that. I don't have a link ready for that. Shit.
About to get loud on you.
I know I was going to do that. We're live streaming our D&D adventures every week, and we'll see you next time. We're going to be going with a discussion very soon. In a little bit, we'll be taking a break, and then we'll come on to do a kind of post-show recap. And we'll see you all for that. I will put it in the chat in a second.
Bye.